Hey, Tom Rabbit! I hope you got this for your recording. Hey, YouTube out there. Tom Rabbit likes to record these. Hey, Tom Rabbit!
I'm not trying to justify anything, though.
Okay, are your assertions a figment of your imagination?
Yes, but I'm not trying to justify
Okay,
anything.
stop right there. Stop right there. Did everybody hear what he just said? Your assertions are nothing more, nothing less than a figment of your imagination. Is that correct?
They are based on my mind, yes.
No, I didn't ask you if they're based on your mind. Are they simply and only a figment of your imagination?
I'm not sure what you mean. I mean, if they're based on my mind.
You don't know what the phrase "that's a figment of your imagination"? You don't know
like
what
a
that means?
fiction?
Yeah. How old are you?
27.
Okay, there's no excuse for you playing the dumb card here. I'm sorry. If you were 16, I'd give you a pass. Since you're 27, you're gaslighting me. Okay?
I'm not gaslighting at all.
You know at 27 years of age what the phrase "that's a figment of your imagination." Okay? You know what that means at 27 years old. So stop gaslighting.
No, words are not like that. That's not how words work.
Hey, listen, dude. I'm a 61-year-old man, and I get pissed when people start to gaslight me as though I was a 15-year-old. You are gaslighting. Now you're lying.
I didn't understand what you meant.
You're a liar. You are a liar.
I'm not
okay? You're 27 years old, and you've never heard the statement being used in English discourse. Well, that's a figment of your imagination. You've never heard or understood what
meaning
that means.
isn't determined by hearing it. Meaning is
You know what? You can fuck off. You know what? I start to use the F word. I drop the F bomb when I have punks like you start playing these little contrarian games. Okay, you just be a contrarian. The conversation, yeah. Well, I didn't enjoy it because you've decided.
Well, I'm happy to listen to you.
Okay, stop over talking me. Okay.
All right.
Now, no, I haven't enjoyed it with you because you piss me off. Because you've decided that you want to make this pretense that you're intellectual and you want to discuss the issue intellectually. But as I question you about shut the fuck up while I'm talking.
All right.
Okay? Because if you don't stop, I'm going to ask a moderator to mute you while I'm speaking.
Whoa.
Now, I didn't enjoy the conversation with you because you pissed me off. Because you decided that you wanted to resort to deception and gaslighting. You're 27 years old, and you don't know what it means in common English usage when somebody says, well, that's a figment of your imagination. 27 years old, and you don't know what that means. You're a liar.
Well, does everyone have to know perfect English to talk to you?
Okay, stop gaslighting me, dude.
I guess so, huh?
Yeah, no. Yeah,
you could just explain.
Gaslighting.
More gaslighting. Just explain.
You know what's amazing to me is when you atheists are ashamed. No, I'm interested. I'm more than willing to explain things, but when I'm not interested shut the fuck up while I'm talking.
And yelling at me.
Yeah. What you're doing right now is you're deploying two tactics, which I just mentioned. The first thing you did was the prevaricator's veto. Okay, the prevaricator's veto is where you engage in various acts of verbal deception and evasion. Okay, by then repeatedly over-talking me and disrupting me, you're purposely trying to be antagonistic and disruptive. I can talk about
why.
So instead, okay, shut the fuck up. I'm going to ask the moderators that while I'm speaking, that you remove him from the stage if he does it again.
Do you want to have a conversation, Darth?
Okay. I did want to have a conversation.
I can talk
decided okay, you know what? I'm going to ask the moderators, move him to the stage. Or remove him from the stage. Okay. Would you remove him from the stage? He's continuing to deploy what is called the heckler veto.
Sorry, Dharma.
Andrew?
I'm sorry. Yeah,
I have a talk, right?
Darth, please, we can't do the ultimatum again, please. I hope not. Can we just?
So you're going to allow him to continue?
No, let's just talk with somebody else.
Okay, you know what? Hey,
I have no problem explaining my view.
Andrew. See you later. You want to be a little spineless little jellyfish? Okay, be my guest. Okay, you're not going to be welcome in any room.
I'm open to explain my views. I'm honestly okay with it.
Okay. Well,
I'm okay with explaining my views. I wanted to talk about why I didn't think there was anything ultimate, but
I mean, I just think these kind of false accusations, these attacks, these insulting, STFU, all of that stuff. I mean, is that an embodiment of Christ-like behavior?
Do I think that's Christ-like behavior to say "f you" and stuff? In my personal humble opinion, no.
Yeah, but
And I don't think Dharma was lying. I'm not claiming that Dharma is a liar.
Okay.
I don't think he was lying.
Do you think Darth
Was it-
thinks that's Christ-like
that you-
behavior?
I'm
Do I
glad that
think
someone else-
Darth thinks that is Christ-like behavior?
That's a
saying
good
"f you"?
question, Shadow.
Yeah, that is a
question,
good
Shadow.
question.
Yeah, I mean, because
I would say-
he's given examples of like the whitewashed tombs and
servants,
whatever.
right.
Yeah, so I'm curious
I don't
if
think
that's
he's-
equivocal.
I don't think that he thinks that is Christ-like behavior. No, I
Well,
think he swears out of anger, out of perversion, just like I would do or anybody else does. I don't think he thinks that Jesus would do something similar to that. But at the end of the day, I'm not Jesus.
I came in at the very end of this, but I can tell you if you're trying to analyze anything with any interaction with Darth, you are literally wasting your time. He is one of the most dishonest bullshit. He is the most dishonest interlocutor that there is out there. And I'm a Christian who was trying to be sympathetic with him on several occasions. He is
He's
the most narcissistic, dishonest interlocutor that is on the freaking
Well,
web.
I got to say, and I'm trying to be sympathetic to him too, and that's why I'm doing this really, because I want to make sure I'm not doing what I shouldn't be. And the other thing is there's several people that agree that Darth was like justified with the way he went there. Several people, and they're telling me quite point blank, they're just, yeah, that was screwed up. You should have moderated. Darth was
No,
being-
yeah, I'm
I'm
gonna say
curious.
anybody that agrees with anywhere that Darth goes because he is so sleight of hand, I would venture to say that they are probably Darth sympathizers, and you're just going to have that group. I mean, there's nothing you can
But
do
I mean,
about
is it like a gravitation? Like what kind of I don't even know how that would get to, I mean, why would
I
somebody
just want to say,
look at that and think that's acceptable? I don't understand how somebody could just be like, I'm going to go under the wing of that. Like that makes sense to treat people like that. And I don't get it. I don't get.
well, he
I don't
has
get
an entire following on Discord, on very few on here, but he has this entire group of people that is bought into his rhetoric. It's almost like
I don't think it's a very
Munchausen
large
syndrome.
group, Eddie.
A very loyal group.
Stockholm syndrome, maybe.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, no, it's true. And here's the thing: anybody ask him a clarifying question, he gets very offended about that. It's like he does not like clarifying questions. He thinks you're being dishonest. I've heard that a lot from him. I think that's very problematic. And the other thing is too that I just I overlooking kind of something obvious is that I've been talking to Dharma and Max for quite a bit before he even showed up. I met Max I think today or yesterday. I can't even. It's all blurring together. And Dharma, I think for the first time I really talked to him just tonight, and it's been totally fine. But then Darth pops in, and all of a sudden these guys are disingenuous, and it's problem. I get different personalities elicit different responses out of people. I get it, but it just does not seem to make sense to say that all of a sudden Max and Dharma are disingenuous, they're lying, all of this stuff. It doesn't make sense. My deal is I don't like that to be associated with Christianity because I don't think that's embodiment of Christ. I really don't. I don't think that's Christ-like behavior, and it bothers me.
Embodiment of anybody.
Yeah, but I mean, it really bothers me, and I want to give like strong pushback to it. And I feel, yeah, and I don't even like the division either. I don't like this just people going in rooms and just ripping on each other and stuff like that. It's like, what are we even doing? Like, what is the purpose of that? What do they even do? I don't understand the motive. Is he having fun? Was that fun to Darth? I don't think that was fun.
To him, everybody's a nail. So he grabs the hammer and just keeps pounding on everybody this way because he's like a kid playing out in the sandbox who found his little plastic hammer that squeaks and makes noises, and he can make other people squeal because he hits them over the head with it, and he thinks he's clever. So that's all he is. He's just a little bully that people have been trying to put him in his place, but see, he won't subject himself to a decorum or a forum of moderated debate. I challenged him a year ago to it. I said, you're not Ventilian, you're not Bonsonian either. Those guys were in my denomination that I was a member of for years, and I know for a fact you don't subscribe to their views. So quit lying to people. And first of all, you don't actually do the work of a qualified apologist. You're a hack, you're a phony, and you're a charlatan. Anyone in here, you could wreck Darth 8 ways to Sunday. Just get a little educated in Reformed theology. If I was an atheist and you really wanted to burn his ship every time, just get a little bit of Calvinism, just get a little bit of Reformed theology and wreck them with it every time.
That's the fast track to the troll list, my friend.
Paul's letter to Timothy, when he says, had nothing to do with foolish, ignorant controversies, you know that they breed quarrels, and the Lord's servant must not be quarrelsome, but kind to everyone, able to teach, patiently enduring evil, correcting his opponents with gentleness. Does any of that even sound remotely like Darth to anyone in this room?
Absolutely not.
But I really, this is kind of a big deal to me. This has happened more than once, and I feel like this is because I'm going to be gracious to Darth and let him come up on stage. I'm probably not going to just block him or do that kind of thing. He can talk, that's fine. But invariably, at least twice it's happened in a row, he's going to put me in an ultimatum and then tell me welcome to my block list, and then cause a huge scene, and then get people back chatting me and all this stuff, and it's crazy. So I'd really just like to give a pushback on it, because I just think it's just it is contrary to Christ-like behavior. But he's got several people who think he's right on the money, and I'm astonished, absolutely astonished. I really am trying to be as charitable to all parties involved when the dialogue's happening, and to me it seems kind of blatantly one-sided where the error is.
Did you catch that, Tom Rabbit? Hope you upload that to YouTube.